Okay, we're going to go through, hopefully in about a minute or two, the proper technique for using a mask or a shape path as a motion path. This can be a motion path for anything, for a layer, for a null, or for a position property. Okay, first thing we have to do is create a new comp. We're just going to go standard HD. I'm going to call this mask path. Just for fun. Okay. Now we need something to create a mask from. There are a few rules. Let me go over them. If you're going to copy a mask path to a motion path, and you want the path and the motion to line up, your layer has to be at its default position. Okay? There's no other way around it. You can't make it match up any other way. So let's go through a scenario where you're going to need to adjust that layer and then create your paths. So to create the mask, I'm going to use a text layer. Basically, I'm going to mash down all the keys on the keyboard and press the letter T to bring up the text tool, and then type in TEST path. Now, we want to position this, get it all arranged the way we want to in our comp. The easiest and fastest way to do that is just with the selection tool. Selected, size it, move it, press the W key to rotate it. There's our test path. Okay, let's fit this so we make sure you see it. Move it into position. That's where we want it. Now, if we were just to trace this, this will not work. What you need to do is make new paths, make masks or shape, either one, from this text layer. So I'm going to go create mask from text. Okay, this creates a new layer. If I press the U key twice, you can see that it's pulled down all these mask paths, but that is all that's in there. Now let's say we want to, we're going to follow the outside of the letter P. Okay, so we can just scroll down here and find the letter P. Okay, there it is right there. If I select that path, it's a little difficult to see that path clearly to know what's going on. So I'm going to make it just a nice bright color. It's going to be easy to see. Okay. What we're looking for is the first vertex, because that's where the motion is going to start. The first vertex is right here. It's got a little box around it. Okay. Move in, hand tool. That's where the first vertex is. Okay. I don't want to start there. I want to start up here. Okay. So my job is to select that point. You can just click off from it, click on that point, then right click, mask shape and path, set first vertex. This is where my motion is going to start. Now on the letter P, the mask path, we're just going to set a keyframe and copy. That's all there is to it. Get rid of the keyframe if you want or leave it there, it doesn't matter. Now we need something to paste this motion path to, so I'm just going to create a new solid. Okay. And we're going to use like particular, make the emitter follow the shape of that letter P. So there we go. Particular. I'll go down here. I'm going to right click, go down to TRAP for trap code, move my arrow keys, and then I can either type the letter P or scroll down to get to particular and set particular up. Okay. What we're going to want to do is make the emitter follow around the outside of the P. So I'm just going to click on the position XY property and then hit paste. Okay. Now, there goes my particles. I'm going to zoom out here so we'll fit this. Okay. You can see the particle basically running counterclockwise around the outside of the letter P. Okay. So I'm going to press the U key to reveal the keyframes. There they are. Right now, the path is going counterclockwise. I would like it to prefer that it run clockwise. So with all of the keyframes selected, just by clicking this position of the XY property, moving over to the keyframes, you can right-click, go down to the keyframe assistant, and do time reverse keyframes. There we go. Now the emitter follows around in a clockwise direction, which is what I want. Deselect all the keyframes by clicking anywhere in the timeline. Adjusting this thing out to take about 3 seconds. Okay, and we'll press the space bar to run our little RAM preview. There we go. Particles falling around the outside edge of the P. Nothing to it. It will always work 100% of the time, providing that you have not messed with the position, rotation, or scale of the layer that you have drawn the paths on. So I hope that clears it up.